Hello, everyone. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your daily intuitive channeled message here today. And I'm going to be focusing on the collective as I have in the previous intuitive channeled messages. Yesterday, I focused more so on love messages strictly, but today I'm just going to open it up to whatever it is my angel guides would like to share with me to be able to share with you. So give me one moment and let me take a look and see what presents itself here today. They are sharing specific names with me rather than letters this time. I'm hearing the name Preston, Charlie or Charles, Linda, Lizette, Lucille. I'm hearing a bunch of L names. Zachary, Taylor, Timothy. Let's see what else. They're sharing locations, countries, cities with me. I'm seeing Portugal, I'm seeing the Philippines, California, New York, Greece, Italy. So if you happen to be from that part of the world, there's something significant here for you perhaps. But that doesn't mean that if you're not from there that there's messages here that will not pertain to you. Those are just specific locations that I'm being directed to share at this time. Texas as well, coming through. England as well, also coming through. So they're tapped into specific locations for some reason. Okay, what they're sharing with me here today through these messages is for those of you who are at a great distance from a loved one, and it can be a romantic connection, it can be a family member, it doesn't just have to be a love connection by way of a romantic partner. This could be anybody that you have been thinking about lately, or they've been heavily focused on you, thinking about you, missing you. And they're mentioning great distance. So this isn't somebody perhaps that even lives in your country or state or city. This is somebody who is a great distance. They're far away from you. Geographically, they're far away. They're thinking about you. So if there is somebody that comes to mind, perhaps it's been a while since you guys have spoken, hearing from you would cheer them up tremendously. Maybe you know who this is. For some of you, it's an elderly relative like a grandparent, and they haven't heard from you in a while. They're thinking about you and they would love to hear from you. For those of you with children, I'm also getting this message that if your maternal grandfather or grandmother, if they live in a different country or far away and your children have never met them, they would love to be able to hear from your children, is what I'm hearing here. And I know that, with the pandemic and it's still going on, that's a little bit difficult to just hop on a plane and travel overseas or travel to the next state. That's not always quite ideal right now. But there are other alternatives. It could be a phone call, it could be a Zoom call or a Skype. There's other ways to be able to reach out and to still feel close to your loved ones, even though you can't be face to face right now. I am getting, though, for some of you who are traveling either this month or in the month of December, it could possibly be to visit family, friends, or a loved one, somebody that you are romantically linked to during the holiday season. Lately, I've just been channeling a lot of messages for the holiday season, which of course explains, it is that time of year. It's that time of, heading into the holidays is what we're focused on for a lot of folks. But I don't always tap into that typically. So there might be something very special about the holidays, specifically Thanksgiving and Christmas coming through quite heavily through these messages. Maybe some of you guys have large family gatherings. That could be very significant and very special. There's this very happy energy that's coming through. And I'm also getting, it's been a while. It's really been a while since you've seen family, friends, loved ones. It's been a while. For those of you that are able to resonate with that, to be able to just see each other, hug each other, enjoy great conversations, laughter, a lot of fun, interacting, sitting around the table, enjoying a meal together. You will have that opportunity, is what I'm getting here. And for some of you, there could be some surprises as far as people that you haven't seen in a very long time that might just unexpectedly show up at your door or might unexpectedly reach out to you wanting to see you. Yes, that can be a romantic partner that you are focused on, or it could be a loved one, a relative, and even a friend that you haven't seen in a very long time. So what I'm feeling here for the collective, whoever resonates with these intuitive messages at this time for today, there's a lot of bridging the gap. There's a lot of people who are at a distance from one another that will eventually find their way to be with the one that they're thinking of. And hopefully that brings you some peace, that brings you some joy to know that you will be able to reconnect with this person. They're thinking about you. You're probably thinking about them. You feel their energies. So a lot of happy times, really, heading into the holidays is what is coming through here today. That's an unexpected gift for some of you. I'm also getting for a small group that there are unexpected proposals that are going to be happening around the holidays. This is definitely under wraps. They don't want you to know. They want it to be a complete surprise, and I have a feeling I just messed up the surprise because that's what's being conveyed to me here. But it's going to be beautiful nonetheless. That is what's being communicated to me. I just ruined a surprise. Oh my gosh. Should have just kept that one to myself. But I heard it. Let's see what else. They're showing me colors. Blue, red, yellow, pink. That could be your favorite color. That could be your person's favorite color. I'm not quite sure why they're showing me colors here, but maybe that's a significant meaning to some of you guys. And they're showing me years. Okay, so 1996, 1997, 2001, 2005, 6 and 7, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2013. So I'm not sure what's up with those years here. That could be a significant year for you, whether it's a good year or a not so good one. But they're bringing it up here. They're clarifying for me that it's meant to be a good memory. So if you have a particular memory attached to that year, there's something significant to that energy when it comes to that memory and that person or experience. They're also sharing with me that there's somebody that misses your hug. So if there's a particular someone, and whenever you see them, you greet them with a hug, they miss that. They miss that. They really do. They think about you. They miss it. And hopefully during the holidays, you'll be able to hug each other once again. This is somebody who really thinks about you a lot. And I'm really picking up pretty heavily off of elderly relatives here, grandparents or parents, especially for those of you who live very far away from each other. They miss your hugs. They miss you. And they just shared with me a parent or grandparent misses the smell of you. I hope that makes sense for somebody. There's a particular maybe cologne or perfume or just a particular scent that's a part of you, and they miss that. You walk in the room and they know it's you. They miss it. I just keep picking that up. They miss it. They miss you. And hopefully before the end of this year, you will have the opportunity to reconnect. All right, guys. Well, that's what came through here today. I do hope what came through you were able to resonate with. And if not, I'd love to be able to tap into that energy for you tomorrow. Thank you so very much, as always, for listening. And I'll see you then. Take care.